So yeah, these are prime people who'll be listening to the program here, and I do want to say that I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. We really, all right. So many of you listeners are probably grandparents, and you would love to tell stories about growing up in the area, and your kids are tired, and your grandchildren are tired of hearing these stories. They roll their eyes every time Grandpa, mentions when I was young. Well, we don't roll our eyes here. We want to hear those stories.
Absolutely,
so if you're looking for an audience, you have found it. Give us a call. Tell us about the old days. What made it great for you? What was bad about it? It's not all good times. Give us a call.
766-1240.
And with that, I'm going to take this one call, and then we're going to go to a break. Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Where doggy?
Yeehaw!
Where hell's in the hoedown? Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Steve.
Hi, Gary.
I rode my horse in here today.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
The two girls' names were Denise and Lorraine. I don't care about the guy's name because it's always the women I'm interested in.
There was a Lapierre.
One was a Lapierre.
Who apparently works at Mickey's Clam Shack.
Okay.
And he knows Dave Richards.
And his sister was the one of the couple coming up here.
That was Lorraine. Sister was Lorraine.
That was Lorraine. What was her last name?
I don't know.
That's a funny last name.
Well, it was her maiden name would have been Lapierre. So
you figured that out by yourself?
I figured that all by myself.
That's incredible.
So if there's anybody out there that remembers them, then hey, call in and say hello to them because I think they are listening. So
that we hope they're listening.
We hope they're
maybe
listening.
Just like you forgot your wallet, they forgot to listen.
Well, that could be.
Yeah, that could be. I didn't mind Dave from North Providence's song, and I despise country music. However, that Alan Jackson song was kicking, and I'm voting for it.
Well, thank you, Steve.
Good for you,
and
Steve.
Mercury Blues. When you said Alan Jackson, I said, I hope she plays Mercury Blues.
That's another good
Alan
one.
Jackson.
Yes.
I love Alan Jackson's version of that song.
Very good.
Yes.
And hold on, the dope is here. Hold on.
Okay.
Alan Jackson.
All right, thank you.
So where are we going for lunch today?
Well, I know where I'm going.
Where are you going?
Home, he's got to get his wallet.
No, he doesn't need his wallet. The dope will buy.
Yeah, okay.
He wants that price, so he'll pay.
Well, the dope can choose then.
The dope can choose? Dope, where are we going for lunch? Beef Barn. Beef Barn at 11.
All right.
Okay.
See you there. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Steve.
OM 1240.
As drivers, we encounter motorcycles on the road every day, and motorcycle safety is a two-way street. So give motorcycles extra space when stopping and starting. Check your mirrors and blind spots. Share the road, but never try and share a lane. Every rider could be a father, a son or a brother, a mother, a daughter or a sister, or the whole world to someone very special. Brought to you by the Rhode Island Police Chiefs Association and the Rhode Island Broadcasters Association.
Hi, I'm Greg Bell, the host of When Radio Was.
Why, Mortimer! Bill! Is that you under that blindfold?
Bill, with this thing on, I can't see who I am.
No, I imagine not. Can't you see anything at all under that blindfold?
On a clear day, I can see the blindfold.
You can?
Yeah.
When Radio Was, shows from the past for today's imaginations.
When Radio Was airs Monday through Friday, right here on ON 1240 Radio at 11 a.m. and 11 p.m.
It's Imperial Car's Summerfest savings event, and the deals are hot. Take advantage of savings up to $15,000 and rates as low as 0% financing on our most popular new vehicles and 5.49% on used. We've got the area's largest inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, and even commercial vehicles too. Don't miss these sizzling summer deals. ImperialCars.com.
All right, we're back, and there's Kathy.
Good morning.
All right. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
A good Tuesday morning to you all.
Good morning, Moose.
Hello. I trust you had a good weekend, everyone?
Yes, we did. Did you?
Yeah, kind of stayed inside there yesterday and Sunday, too. This heat is a little too much, a little too unbearable.
It is.
But fortunately, a good thing for ACs, that's for sure. I've got a couple of questions. As far as the songs are concerned, I'm going to give the edge to Alan Jackson.
Thank you.
I like Alan Jackson, but I'm not particularly fond of either of the songs. But I'll go with Alan Jackson because he's, Alan Jackson is probably one of the, one of the stars or something.
He's a good entertainer.
A good iconic guy for years.
Yes.
He's been out. This guy's got to be cheap. He's got to be in his 60s, isn't he?
Yeah, he's around. I think he's like 63, maybe around my age. Yeah.
Yeah. He's been around for a while, so he's got his accolades. I'll go with Alan Jackson.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. I got a couple of questions for you. I still think you should go with I've Been Thinking About You. Did you check that song out, Kathy?
No, I don't. I wrote it down and then I lost the paper that I had written it down.
Go to the video. Check it out. This song is number 1 in 12 different countries, including over here.
I've been thinking of you.
I've been thinking about you.
About you. By who?
London Beat.
London Beat. Okay.
A huge song internationally and over here in the States. One of the rare, one of the few songs that I like in the 90s.
I know the song. So.
You do?
Yeah, I know it too.
Yeah, Eddie said you liked it. Fast Eddie, you mentioned that you liked it.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, please try to give that consideration, but you don't have it in the house. I know he doesn't have it in the house. So anyway, just food for thought for later on. Got a couple of questions for you here.
Okay.
I got a classic quote here, Gary and Company, from a classic film. And this is towards the closing moments of the film. And, quote, when the mind houses two personalities, there's always a battle. End quote.
Say that again, please.
When the mind houses two personalities, there's always a battle. End quote. From a classic film in the early 60s. Okay, and commonality for you. Maybe it's easy, maybe it's not. WOON.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wilson Pickett.
Okay.
And Toto.
Okay. So WOON, Wilson Pickett, and Toto.
Yeah, you got it, Kath.
Okay.
And that's what I got for now, guys. Talk to you later. Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks,
Moose.
Moose.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty then. Lines are open at 401-766-1240. What are we going to do now?
Let me see. We could all sing for you if you wanted. Or,
I don't think that would go.
That could be dangerous.
or give you some weird but true facts. You have a phone call?
No?
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Weird but true. The earliest evidence of human beings eating oatmeal dates more than 30,000 years ago.
No, that's not surprising.
Yep. And then striking your head against a wall, you can lose 150 calories an hour. So if you have nothing better to do, just keep banging your head and you'll lose some weight.
No, might have to try that. Instead of banging my head against the microphone.
There you go, bang it on the wall.
Tom, what do you got for us?
Okay. TV question. What British spy series came to the United States prime time on March 28, 1966? A British spy series came to the United States in prime time on March 28, 1966. And a slogan one. What shaving cream asked you to take it off? Take it all off. So we get the British Spy Series, 1966, and we have the shaving cream that tells you
The
to
good old days
take
when
it
we had
off.
sex in commercials. You don't see that
Yeah.
anymore.
No.
Well, I don't watch much commercials anymore, so I'm not sure if it's out there.
We have to
Some of the
now.
commercials don't even tell you what the product is.
No, they don't make
yeah.
sense. Some of them you watch and like, what are they selling? It's like, what is it all about?
Yeah, they're trying to be subtle and it's not working.
No,
So.
no.
Well, these are things that, 20, 30 years, people still remember the tunes, they remember the products. And nowadays, you listen to the commercials and you stand there and you go, hey, Eddie, what was that about? It's, I don't know.
No.
All right. Well, I mentioned sex and the phone started ringing. So, good morning. To whom am I speaking?
I was dialing before you said that.
Okay, Louise. All right.
Come on.
I think the British spy show is The Avenger.
You got it. Ding, 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 ding,
And
ding,
ding, ding.
The shaving cream question is driving me mad because it was a blonde
Yes.
model.
Yeah.
Knudsen or something like that.
I
It
don't
was a
remember.
German last name, Knudsen, something to that effect. And I can still see her and hear her, but
Yeah.
the name of the shaving cream escaped me. Alan Jackson, I was first introduced to in, I think it was the early 2000s. My cousin's daughter was taking karate lessons, and her school, I think it was the Waddington School in East Providence. I'm trying to give them a shout out, but maybe I got the name wrong. But anyway, they were having a fundraiser, and my cousin's daughter's karate team was going to give an exhibition. So we went to watch. And part of the festivities, they had a dance troupe from the school, preteens doing different dances. And there was a song, and I went up to the teacher / leader of the group, and I said, who's singing that? I just had to know. It was one of those, I need this song in my collection. And it was Boot Scootin' Boogie by Alan Jackson.
Yep.
And so I have to vote today for Alan Jackson.
Well, thank you.
Weezer was okay. If I were in my car, I'd probably change channel, but it was okay, but not something I would seek out.
You don't have to be polite, Louise.
No, I'm just being frank. You mentioned talking about memories, and I figured I'd start up a conversation about the Paw Sox because Joe Callahan mentioned them this morning in his program, and also on Friday, somebody mentioned that the auction was taking place online on the Pawtucket City Hall website, and somebody mentioned, like, what's your favorite Paw Sox memory? And it got me to thinking because my dad and I went half a dozen or so times a year, and we always made it a point to go on the last day because at the end, after the game, they would have these softballs. In other words, it wasn't a traditional softball, but they were vinyl and they were squishy, and so if you throw them in the stands, they wouldn't hurt people. But each player had a bag, and they were autographed, and so they would go up to the stands and throw these softballs into the stands after the game. Well, in 2019, I didn't know that COVID was around the corner, and it would be my last game there, and we were sitting on the right-hand side, which is the side of the visitors, and most of the players stayed on the left-hand side of the bleachers because they didn't want to walk across and start tossing on the other side. But I noticed Rich Gedman, who at the time was I think it was a batting coach, and he had been there for a number of years, and I had gotten his autograph up close. And Rich Gedman came to our side where we were sitting, and I just started yelling, Getty, 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 and waving my hands, and he saw me, and he kept trying to throw a ball to me, and kept missing a little bit, and finally he threw one right at me, and then this big tree trunk of a guy stood in front of me and grabbed it out of the air. My hands were right there, and he was just a little bit taller and down, and he was, a row ahead of me. And Getty said, "Not you, her." And so the guy turned around, and I looked at him like, "Yeah, bud, it was mine." And he gave it to me.
Well, that was good.
Nice.
That's nice.
And I just waved to Getty. I was like, "Thank you." And it turns out that was the last time I was ever at McCoy.
Well, in defense
I
of the
just
tree
wanted to-
trunk guy, he probably didn't realize that you were right behind him. So.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yes.
But he did the right thing.
Yes.
He did the right thing, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, we have lots of fond memories of McCoy. We went every summer, and
At least a dozen times. We
yeah,
used to go
Dan,
every summer.
my son used to give me a book of flex tickets that you could go to anytime, any game you wanted to. So we would
General admission.
Yeah, they were general admission, so you had to get there a little earlier. But we would just sit wherever we wanted, go to games at 10 o'clock in the morning, try them all out. It was great. And then the last time we were there, we went to the dinner on the mound that they were having at the end before they just said goodbye to everybody. And it was very, very bittersweet to be sitting out on the field knowing that it's the last time you're ever going to be in McCoy Stadium. It was just a great, great place to go for games.
I got to play catch with Sox.
Yeah.
We mimicked playing catch with each other, and I pitched. She caught, and I pitched, and we had a little game of catch. I struck somebody out. I don't know who, but
Yeah. Well, it was great because we were out, you got to stay on the field, go around. You could go into the certain areas of the under the stadium and stuff. And one of the things was we were like pretending we were playing catch in the outfield, jumping up trying to catch foul balls. And the last thing I did was, because you look at that grass, and that grass was just gorgeous, I laid down in the grass in the outfield, and I was doing grass angels out there.
Now, do you remember what time of year that was? Was that last September?
COVID was still going on at the time. We had to wear a mask when we went. Oh man, I don't know.
Okay, so
September
I
of
didn't
2020.
go to that. I didn't hear about that. So it was called Dinner on the Mound.
Yes,
Di-
it was
no,
a
Dinner
lot
on
of
the Diamond.
Dinner on the Diamond. It was a lottery. You had to put your name in, and if you were lucky enough, they picked your name. And my name had been in for quite a while. And then on the second round, they called me and said that my name was chosen, and that they gave you the thing on the menu and what you could choose from. It was great. It was a good night. It was fun. It was bittersweet.
Well, because I think the last major public event was last September, and it was supposed to be last May, like a final farewell with fireworks. It was supposed to be around Memorial Day weekend of 2023, and it was postponed by rain. So then they pushed it to around July 4th, and again postponed by rain. And finally, it was around Labor Day, and I went to that, and it like you say, it was bittersweet because the grass was bad.
Yeah, they just let it go.
Like my front lawn looks better than that grass did, and my lawn's not the best on the street, but it's passable. And it was just so sad, but it was great to just walk around, and everything was ripped and torn and faded, and it made you want to cry. But I met a lot of interesting people that day, and people came up to you, like the young guy who used to sell the 50-50 tickets.
Yep.
You split the pot. He recognized me, and he came up to me. He says, "You don't recognize me." And I looked at him. I said, "Give me a hint." And he said, "Split the pot." And I was like, "Oh my goodness!" So I took a picture of. He asked me to take a picture of him and his significant other, on the mound, and it was just a good day, but a sad day.
Yes.
So,
yes.
I'll defer to other people now on the phone. Thank you for your time.
All right.
Enjoy the day.
Thank you, Louise. All right, and we, thank you for the next caller for being so patient. We got to go to a break, and I'll get you in just a minute. Bye-bye.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street in Woonsocket. This is ON AM and FM.
WOON Woonsocket. Are you looking for solutions to meet your business banking needs? At Milford Federal, the longest-standing community bank in the area, they offer customized solutions for commercial lending, cash management, online banking, and payment processing services. Their business banking team is committed to the growth and success of your business with local decision-making and a relationship-based approach. Let Milford Federal be your banking partner. Visit them at milfordfederal.com today. Milford Federal Bank, our community, your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, and MLS number 465956.
This ONAM and FM forecast brought to you by Jig-Air and Marchand Oil Service, 25 Montcalm Avenue in Blackstone, 508-883-6010. Increasingly cloudy today with a high of 94 degrees. It will feel like it's well over 100 degrees. A breeze from the southwest up to 26 miles per hour is possible. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, overnight low of 73. Wednesday, an increasing chance of showers during the day and maybe even thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Mostly sunny in the early part of the day with a high near 93. Feels like temperatures over 105. A breeze from the southwest over 20 miles per hour. There could be a tenth to a quarter of an inch of rain on Wednesday. Wednesday night, another quarter to a half an inch of rain is possible, with showers and thunderstorms overnight, mostly cloudy skies, and overnight low of 71 Wednesday night. Thursday, a possibility of some leftover showers in the morning, but then a partly sunny day with a high of 84. Friday, sunshine and 84 with a north wind switching to the west in the afternoon. Saturday, mostly sunny, 86. Sunday, mostly sunny, 87. On Monday, mostly sunny skies, high of 83.
All right, we're back, and good morning. Who am I speaking finally?
Hey, guys, back at you
Hey, Moose.
quickly. Hey, Tom, are you looking for Noxzema?
Ding, 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 ding. You got it, Moose.
That's the one, huh? Take
Yeah.
it off, take it all off.
Yeah.
Get Louise to say, oh, my goodness, that's right. I'll throw something out real quick for the audience, since you're a little old to call it. Who's the star of the Western Tales of Wells Fargo? Remember that series, South City?
Yeah, I know who it is.
I do.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Gary's probably chomping at the bit to give the answer if he is familiar with the program at all.
I am.
I'm sure you are. And you do know who is the star, right?
Interesting person. Very
really?
turbulent, abusive childhood. But
You did your homework.
I will leave it out there.
Okay. That's what I got for now. We'll still
All
need
right.
that commonality, Wilson Pickett, WOON, and Toto.
Okay.
And of course that quote, when the mind houses two personalities, there is always a battle. End quote.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Good morning. Who am I speaking?
Paul and Matuna.
Hey, Paul. Thanks so much for the pictures and
Oh,
video you sent
great
last
stuff.
night.
Great
Oh,
stuff.
it was a great evening. Worked out well.
Good, good.
Yeah, I think he enjoyed it as well. It was a nice crowd there.
Yes, he said they had a great time.
Good. Well, I couldn't get over how much equipment they have to schlep to one of those gigs. That's a lot of equipment.
Yes.
I told them they need to hire a roadie.
Yeah, they're their own roadies.
Yeah, really.
Anyway, I have to go with your song, Kathy, because anything that resembles headbanging music, I just can't get into it.
Well, thank you.
Your song reminded me of the Rhythm and Roots Festival in Charlestown on Labor Day weekend.
Yes, yes.
That's always a good time.
Yes.
Oof. Oh, well, all these stories about McCoy Stadium are very timely. They're auctioning off the seats for McCoy Stadium this week.
I know. I want to buy some, but you have to buy the whole row.
Yeah. I've heard of guys like buying a row when they did the Leroy Theater, and then they use them for their man cave in a garage or something. You know, I don't know the particulars of the auction. I don't need any stadium seats.
I don't really need them either, but it's just to be a great memory and a good talking piece to have.
Yeah. McCoy Stadium, growing up, that's where things happen.
Yes.
4th of July fireworks. Before the Pawtucket Red Sox, there was the Pawtucket Indians were
Yeah.
there.
Yes.
They had a World Series game that I was at there. When I played football in junior high school, we played there, which was a big deal. Also, Boys Club Little League, we played there. They had multiple baseball fields there.
The longest game in baseball was played there.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Oh, that's in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another time when I was in the Red Devils band, we played there on the 4th of July, and the place was full. So that's always nice
Yes.
to play with a full house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, we talked about how hot it can be in the city. The coolest place in Pawtucket is in that stadium on a summer night, because there's always a breeze.
Yeah. Yep.
Natural air conditioning.
Yes.
I'd go back 20 years when I was on the field crew at work. It was a hot summer night on the 4th of July, and a transformer blew up not far from the stadium. So myself and a couple other guys had to go clean up the oil, which got all over somebody's car. Well, it took us about an hour to get into the city because especially close to the stadium, because everybody was having parties for the fireworks, watching the fireworks. And of course, we're cleaning the car, and everybody's offering us a beer. We can't do that on the clock, but we appreciate it. and cleaned up the mess, and the guy got to have his car detailed on the company for the oil spill. Oh, I went to the Mystic Aquarium this weekend. I didn't stay very long because there was something fishy going on.
You always got to throw that zinger in there.
Okay. Well, with that, we'll open it up.
All right.
Thanks, Paul.
Well, good morning. To who am I speaking?
Good morning. This is Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
Hi, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby.
I'm late joining everything. I was going to call in earlier, but I'm on the road and I had to stop at a store.
Road
and
again.
We won't go there. Between the two songs, even though it did not sound like him, I'm going with Alan Jackson.
Okay. Thank you.
It sounded like a sound-alike, kind of like one of the bootleg tapes my dad used to sell at truck stops. The
Well-
other song was somewhat painful.
I agree.
I can picture Napoleon Bonaparte doing a Blitzkrieg bop dance to it. I would rather listen to Ethel Merman sing disco.
That would be interesting.
Actually, she actually did do an album of disco, and it's just as painful to listen to. All right, a little trivia. Comes from the book I'm reading, Just Kids by Patti Smith. And this gentleman was the manager of a band that started out as Stock Forest Group. Oh, I'm sorry, I misread that. It started out as Soft White Underbelly, then became Stock Forest Group, but they are now known as something completely different. They're still out and about. And I think Alan Lanier, no, different guy, sorry. Alan Lanier introduced her to this guy. So, but this band went through a couple of different incarnations before they became who they are now. And I could give a hint, but it'll totally give it away. This band was on Saturday Night Live.
You know,
Lots of bands were on Saturday Night Live.
that doesn't narrow it down too much.
This one was a funny skit.
On Saturday Night Live, a funny skit.
Yep,
that's unusual.
That narrows it down.
The Blues Brothers?
Nope. First word, right? First word. No one's gonna get this. First word was the Blue Oyster Cult.
Oh. Okay.
My original hint was needs more cowbell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we were
Will
talking
Ferrell,
about,
yeah.
We were talking about that Friday.
Yeah.
Christopher Walken.
That's from the book. That was from the book Just Kids that Patti Smith wrote about her time living at the Chelsea and how she became a music star and who she associated with. And pretty cool book.
All right.
I like stuff like
That
that.
is it for now, guys.
All right, Bobby.
Thanks, Bobby.
Good morning. To my speaking.
Hey, morning, gang. Armin calling.
Morning, Armin.
Hi, Armin.
Hey,
All
Armin.
right, might have a couple answers here. The TV show Tales of Wells Fargo. Of course, that was Dale Robertson.
Yep.
Yep.
That was a good show when it was in black and white, but then it went the last season went to 1 hour and in color, and I don't know, the stories were different. So,
Well, they were all based on true stories, as I recall.
I think you might be thinking of the other show, Tombstone Territory.
No, no. Tales of Wells Fargo, I believe, were all based on true stories.
Yeah. I know that the first, the black and white seasons were quite good, and then he went to the last season. And what character in the last season went on to another show right afterwards that he was on there for a few years? Famous character actor.
Not sure.
Don't remember anybody else on that show.
William Demarest. My Three Sons.
Ah.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, I thought it was Noxemer on that question, but I wasn't sure. All right. Commonality with Woonsocket Radio, Wilson Pickett, and Toto. For some reason, I think it's 99. Toto had a song 99, and Woonsocket Radio 99.5. But how do you,
Yes.
Wilson Pickett, I can't get the 99 out of that somehow. But I could be wrong.
I don't know. Sounds like a good guess.
The only guess we have.
Maybe somebody will help me out on that. As far as your song choice of the day, I didn't mind the Weezer song. It actually wasn't too bad, but it had too many styles in it. It went from different styles, but I mean it wasn't bad. And because of that, I'm going to go with Alan Jackson.
Okay.
Even though all his songs sound the same relatively, right? I'm sure you would.
Well, I hope my my promotion didn't influence you any. So.
No, he has some catchy songs, but they're all the same style. Let's face it, it's bluegrass and country.
Country, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't bad, but pretty straightforward. I think he's doing a retirement tour now.
Yeah, he has some type of a muscular disease now where he has a hard time standing and moving, and so yeah, that's why he has to get off the road.
Yep. All right, here's came up with this one on the internet the other day. I think we may have touched upon this one. Music question. And I believe Faz that he might come up with this one if he thinks about it. What is the first British act, group, singer, whatever, to hit a #1 on the Billboard charts in America?
We just talked about that already.
Yeah, we kind of did, but and I know you mentioned this a few months ago. So
Yeah. The Tornadoes.
no, I didn't. Before the Tornadoes. The Tornadoes were the first band.
Oh, all right.
So somebody before that.
Ricky Nelson.
Ricky Nelson, not
No.
British.
No.
No, British.
Oh,
Had to-
British,
had to be
British.
British.
Okay, I didn't hear that part.
We'll throw it out there. It's kind of. I mean, I didn't know about it until I looked it up and stumbled upon it. So it's a hard question.
Okay.
All right, it's out there. Thank you, guys.
All right, we gotta go to a break. We'll be right back.
OM 1240.
Hello, my name is Paul LaValle, and I'm from the Woonsocket Council Knights of Columbus. We are sponsoring a scholarship fund raffle tickets that'll benefit the Woonsocket Catholic School Regional School System. There are only 100 tickets being sold. They are $50 each. The first prize is $1,200. The second prize is $500. The third prize is $300. You can contact any Knight of Columbus or myself at 401-651-5533 to purchase tickets. Thank you.
This ON AM and FM weather forecast sponsored by Valley Transportation, now offering transportation using school buses for school field trips, senior bingo trips, weddings, or any other adult trips. Leave the driving to the professionals and the courteous drivers of Valley Transportation, 664 Front Street, Woonsocket. Telephone number 762-5055. Increasingly cloudy today with a high of 94 degrees. It will feel like it's well over 100 degrees. A breeze from the southwest up to 26 miles per hour is possible. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, overnight low of 73. Wednesday, an increasing chance of showers during the day and maybe even thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Mostly sunny in the early part of the day with a high near 93. Feels like temperatures over 105. A breeze from the southwest over 20 miles per hour. There could be a tenth to a quarter of an inch of rain on Wednesday. Wednesday night, another quarter to a half an inch of rain is possible, with showers and thunderstorms overnight, mostly cloudy skies, and overnight low of 71 Wednesday night. Thursday, a possibility of some leftover showers in the morning, but then a partly sunny day with a high of 84. Friday, sunshine and 84 with a north wind switching to the west in the afternoon. Saturday, mostly sunny, 86. Sunday, mostly sunny, 87. On Monday, mostly sunny skies, high of 83.
All right, we're back. Getting right to the calls. Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Hey, good morning, crew. It's Jim from Pawtucket. How's everyone?
Hi, Jim.
Hey, Jim.
Jim.
Hi, good. All right, for the song selection, well, this is going to choose between what favorite uncle I like the most. Because I do like Alan Jackson, I really do. It's like 50.1 to 49.9, but I got to go with Weezer.
Okay.
That's 0.1.
You are the lone voice in the
I'm
wilderness.
going to give you. I haven't done this in a while. And I'm going to do a music commonality. I haven't done it in a while.
Okay.
Nothing, no curveballs. Just one word in their song titles. They all have a commonality. Okay.
Okay.
Here are your three artists. We'll keep the country theme going for Kathy. We're going to start with Kenny Rogers.
Okay.
Then we're going to go to diva pop stars and Whitney Houston.
Okay.
And then finally, we'll go with British bands, and I'll go with Genesis.
Okay. So it's all one
I'll
word?
let everyone start thinking about it. There's one word in their song titles that all match, so that's the common word I'm looking for.
Okay.
All right.
Okay? All right.
Okay.
So I let everyone think of I'm not back in the office till Friday, so if no one gets it, I'll reveal the answer on Friday. Okay?
Thank you, Jim.
All right. Stay
Thanks,
cool
Jim.
out there.
Good morning. To who am I speaking?
Good morning. This is Wavy Davy.
Hey, Wavy Davy.
What was the like the genre or the topic or whatever?
It's summer love songs.
Summer love. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Kathy song, the Jackson one.
Okay. Thank you.
You know, out of the two songs, I was just wondering what the topic was. I thought Gary had said summer, something of a summer love. Or, I had a different take on Moose's thing where I saw Hold the Line, the song from, and then when you call WOON or whatever, I didn't quite, and then there's a song, Wilson Pickett song, that's phone number, right? 974 5311, something like that. Do you know what song that is, Eddie? That I'm looking. Wilson Pickett.
Yeah, I remember the number song.
Yeah, it's a phone number.
Yeah.
So I was going with that, where what's his name had, the 99.
Yeah.
So, but Moose will set us straight, I guess, on that. I have a little froggy voice or hoarseness. I'm gonna, I'll work on that commonality that he just gave Jim, whatever, gave that one. So, who put forward that song? Was it Dave from
Dave from North Providence.
He put forward that song there from Weezer, right?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think I ever heard it. I've heard other songs from Weezer, but I never heard that one. But that's about all I got this morning.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Have a
Thanks,
good one.
Dave.
Well, the old geezers don't like Weezer. Yeah, Dave from North Providence. It's time for you to call. You're getting beat like a redheaded stepchild here, and
8 to 1.
Time to at least vote for your own song. So you got one vote though. That's
Yeah.
What's the score, Kathy?
8-1.
8-1.
8-1.
Well, I've been beaten almost that bad, so I know how you feel. So, good morning. To who am I speaking?
Hello. Yes.
Yeah,
You guys. Armin's got the commonality. It is 99.
Oh, okay.
Toto 99. WOON is on 99.5 FM.
Wilson Pickett, 99 and a half.
99 and a half. Right on, Tom. So very, very well done. I'm going to take a shot on this British thing. I thought he asked this before. How about Stranger on the Shore by Mr. Aka Bilk? Early 60s, 61, I think.
Yeah, it's possible.
That was before the Tornadoes
Yeah, it was.
star.
The Tornadoes were 62.
Yeah. It could have been even the same year, Fast Eddie, but I think Mr. Aka Bilk might have done it earlier in that year.
We have it by Andy Williams.
Yeah, Mr. Aka Bilk was instrumental.
And by the way,
Yes,
we
it
do
was.
have that London Beat song.
I beg your pardon?
We do have that London Beat song.
You do?
Yes.
Great. Great. You going to feature it one time or another?
I think we can fit it in this week.
Good.
What category does
I
it
know.
fall
Well,
under?
then that's the problem. I got to fit a category.
There's a certain category. It's a pop rock song. Even in the 90s, it's got a lot of different styles in the song. It's a dancing song. It's got a little funky beat to it, Kathy.
The only thing I can think of is British American groups.
Yeah,
So-
this is a group that a part of it is in London and other parts of, I believe, Africa. There's 3 singers here. It's involved. Check the video out, Kathy. There's a whole bunch of dancers in the back. It's so very attractive. And
Okay.
Just listen to the song. You'll get up and you'll probably start dancing.
All right.
They
I'll
will.
do it when I go home.
If someone here wants to go up against you, we'll do it tomorrow.
Okay.
All right.
I think I'll be here. It's time for the answer. For the quote.
Yeah, I can't.
Dale Robinson is right. Dale Robinson is right.
I can't think of an answer for your split personality thing. The first thing that came to mind was Three Faces of Eve, but that's not going to be right.
Two personalities.
Sybil is later. So
No, Sybil had 16 different personalities, didn't she? The two personalities are 1, mother, and 2, her son, Norman Bates.
Psycho.
Psycho. And that's with the assumption and the summation of the mind about Norman Bates. And finally, the mother took over the mind. You know all about that. So, that's that. That's what I got. And hopefully you can get that song in tomorrow. I'll try to be succinct at 9:30 and wait for your call.
Alrighty.
all right. If you want to present it, we'll give you that opportunity. So
Will do.
all right.
Thanks, guys.
Very good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Good morning, guys. Dave from North Providence. How are you today?
Dave.
Hey, Dave.
How's it going, everybody?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Good, thank you. Yeah, I figured that, every time I propose a song, I usually only get 1 or 2 votes anyway, so I wasn't too worried about it.
Well, I sold it as hard as I could. So
I know you did. But last week you were saying something about Weezer. I can't even say the name. But I'm saying, well, if you can't say the name, he's one of the characters from Little Rascals. You can't say Spanky and Our Gang or Buckwheat Zydeco either. But yeah, I like the song. I think it's kind of a fun little love song. But, that's why Baskin Robbins makes 31 flavors,
That's
Yep.
it. That's it.
we love you anyway.
Right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys.
Yep.
Have a great day today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay,
All right,
Dave.
thanks, Dave.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty then.
Yes.
Oops. Throw out a trivia question, Tom.
Okie dokie.
Ooh, sorry about that.
Okay, what brand of whipped cream first appeared on store shelves in 1947? A brand of whipped cream that first appeared on the store shelves in 1947. And what was the name of the 5-year-old comic character that was brought forth by Lily Tomlin? What was the name of that little character? She used to sit in the big giant chair.
Rocking chair.
Yeah. By Lily Tomlin. Who was that?
I remember that.
We got the whipped cream and we got Lily Tomlin. So we're off and
All
running.
right. Well, that'll hold till tomorrow, and well, I'll take this call, and then we're going to call it a day, I think. Good morning. To whom am I speaking?
Hi, it's Louise again.
Hey, Louise.
I believe it's Ready Whip.
You got it.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
And the second question. My name is Lita Fan.
Yes, it was Lita Fan. Ding, 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 ding.
I knew that was Louise calling. I knew that.
2 for 2.
Yes.
Yeah, that was one of the first voices I started to imitate.
Yeah, she's very
Lily
funny.
Tomlin was a treasure trove.
Yes.
Yes.
And people don't remember Susie Sorority from the Silent Majority, but then there was Ernestine on the telephone.
Yes.
But
Oh,
Edith
she was
Ann was
great.
my favorite.
Yes.
So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good day.
All right. Thank you, Louise. And, well, another caller called and gave up, but we're going to call it a day. We'll be back tomorrow.
All right.
And it'll be Moose against somebody here. We're going to talk about that off the air. And thank you very much.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Have a good day. Stay
Bye-bye.
cool.
WOON Woonsocket. This ONAM and FM forecast brought to you by Cumberland Kitchen and